strikes again. They do. They've struck again. Remember the one time, about a year or two ago, when I called them up, and they did an imitation of Charlie Brown's teacher. They did. I called up the phone company because my internet was down. Because the internet goes through the phone company. I called them up, and it sounded like they were going... That's what it sounded like. But now they've struck again. They've pulled another fast one. Because lately my internet keeps getting slower and slower. It does. So, last night I emailed them about it. About it. My internet getting slower. It says, my connection has been very slow lately and just keeps getting slower. It is often barely usable due to being so slow. And this morning, now, the response they sent me this morning, this is priceless. This is priceless. It says, here's their response. They emailed me back and it says, I've created a ticket reference in your behalf. I'll have one of the senior agents to call you today at 1:30 p.m. to further assist and resolve your issue about slow connection. To call me? They're actually going to call me? For starts, I didn't want them to call me. I wanted them to email me about it. I don't even want them to do that. I want them to fix the problem. But here's the main problem. They don't have my number. They can't call me because they don't have my number. I don't have a landline, so the number, whatever number might be associated with my internet account, they can't use, and I didn't give them my cell number. So they're going to call me when they don't know my number? Really? Is that what they've stooped to? And for another thing, I didn't want them to call me anyway because it uses up minutes. See? This uses up minutes. I'm down to $35 it's going to have to last me the next 3 months. And for another thing, they probably would have... Last time I talked to them, it took 80 minutes. So that cost me $20 last time. So why can't they just fix the problem? I told them what the problem is. I told them I don't see how to make it any clearer. I said the connection is slow. I said my internet is slow. That's all it is. I don't see how I can make that any clearer. So can't they? I don't understand why they can't just fix it. When somebody reports that your internet is slow, they need to fix it and not call. What were they gonna call? What were they gonna call me about? Are they gonna ask how slow? Are they gonna ask if it's still slow? Are they gonna ask if my toilet is running and tell me that I should better go catch it? Is that what they're gonna say? Are they gonna call me up and start complaining about their TV set breaking during their favorite shows or something like that? Like I remember at Brossart, like the library. I remember my third year of Brossart, like I spent most of the day in the library, and the librarian was this old nun. And she always had a TV on in there, in the library. She was always watching TV in the library. So that's what it's. That would be like if the TV broke or something. And I remember last time they were like Charlie Brown's teacher, or something like that. Like I remember there was one time in high school, I think it was I forget what class it was in. Somebody went because the teacher got really mad. Another thing we always used to do in high school was sit there in class and we would go and it's almost like Darth Vader. So the phone company thinks it can do that stuff. The phone company thinks it can call me up and go. But this time I didn't do it because they didn't have my number. So I fooled them. So right now I'm going to check the latest news. Okay. Let's see. Unemployment rates drop in 25 states. Let's see. Well, there isn't really much election news because I don't think they like the news. I don't think the media likes the latest news. So they're trying to keep quiet about it. Okay. Obama leads by 2 in North Carolina. Leads by 14 in Wisconsin. New Montana poll to be related. Let's see. Gap narrows in not South Dakota, West Virginia, Kentucky, Tennessee, and Texas. Obama's gaining in those states. But hopefully. So it looks like now I'm doomed to slow internet because the phone company won't address my problems. They say they're going to call me when they don't have a number that they know they don't have. So that's just another day of fail at the phone company.